Hey guys, Novaexplosion, and welcome back to more Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. So I have something to say about this. You're probably wondering this is not where we ended last time. So unfortunately, I've recorded like half an hour, like 20 minutes to half an hour of going through the depths of judgment. Going through the little machinoids. However, the file got corrupted and I did not have a backup save. So the only way I was able to get that progress back was to play through the whole game again, which obviously I'm not going to do for like 30 minutes of progress. So unfortunately, I did lose the progress from the depths of judgment. I will explain what I did. Honestly, it was just back-to-back fights, so it wasn't really, not even back-to-back fights. I was running from most of the battle. I ran away from most of the battles. I managed to get level 34, which is like 2, 3, 4 levels from last time. It wasn't that great anyway. I was getting annoyed of the encounters because, you know, the encounter rate in this game is very ridiculously high. So it was like half an hour of just running through, looking for the Loveless tablets, fighting the little fights in the Lake of Oblivion area. So, honestly, all you have to do, look for these tablets. I will show you right now. There are 4 of these scattered. 4 of these tablets scattered. And then once you find all 4 of these, you go to the Lake of Oblivion and do the little, life stream things, and you fight some machinoids, which are very bulky enemies, and they're very annoying to fight because they have so much HP and they take forever to die. Do that, and then it will open a path to the from the Lake of Oblivion to the Cage of Binding, I believe. That's probably what it's called. And it actually connects with the Howling Fang. There's like a bunch of prison cells and a ton of encounters. And you get a bunch of keys from killing the enemies, making your way through. Eventually, you'll get the Iron Bard key, which will unlock this gate right here. Oh wait, maybe not. This is not the Iron Bard key? Maybe I have to go back. So this actually connects. Point is, though, I am sorry about the progress you guys aren't going to get to see because the file messed up on me and I forgot to keep an extra save, which I normally do. But, I did not do that this time, so I'm obviously not going to play through the game for 30 minutes of content. So I figured it's probably best just to say, you know, I'm sorry I don't have it, but, you know, it's only 30 minutes. I don't think it's going to be too big a deal. Plus, it wasn't that interesting anyway. I was just running from not every single fight. Most fights, though, I was running from. But, yeah. So, you know. This part is pretty annoying of the dungeon. I was going through it, and I died a few times as well. And it was very annoying because, what I had to do was, like, it was very annoying because what I had to do was fight the battles and, like, just going through the caves and navigating the area with the ridiculously high encounter rate was annoying. Honestly, this dungeon is fine, and I don't hate it by any means, but it really drags at the end. Plus, I was talking about this in the video that you guys aren't going to get to see because of the progress I lost. I don't like the combat enough in this game to really care. Again, the combat, I'm not going to say again because you guys haven't heard this the first time, but combat isn't bad in this game. It's fine. It's not the main selling point for me. The main selling point for me is the story a little bit. I'm a bit mixed on the story as a whole. Characters are really the strong point for me. That's really the strong suit I have. Is the characters and seeing what they're doing pre-FF7. That's honestly the main draw of the game. The music is phenomenal. That's another main draw of the game. Although music is very subjective, and music can, don't get me wrong, music can be good. I appreciate good soundtracks and such, but music doesn't really determine the enjoyment of a game. But it is nice to have good music. I haven't really played a game with bad music. There are obviously some out there, but like, please don't kill me. But yeah. But yeah, music's really good, characters are really good, lore is really good. Again, I said this in the other video too, but I like this game a lot, mostly because it relates to FF7. And the plot of FF7 is such a good thing. It's my favorite thing about FF7. I've gone on record to say FF7 original, not remake. Remake is one of my favorite games ever. There's the Iron Bars key. Okay. Alright, so yeah, sorry I'm not going to be able to guide you guys on what to do, but look at guides online. They're very easy to find. That's what I did. I ended up getting lost and I just looked at the guide. So yeah, basically, I've gone on record to say FF7 is my favorite Final Fantasy game. The original, not remake, because remake is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, along with 10 and 10-2. But FF7 holds a special place in my heart, and the reason I love FF7 as much as I do is the story. Gameplay's fine, you know, ATB classic. Materia is great. Remake integrated it a lot better. Not a lot better. The original did good with what it had. I'm not trying to hate on the original. Put it like this. I like the original. It's not my favorite game ever. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy. But it's a good game. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything it set out to accomplish and all that good stuff. I'm gonna keep another save file just in case the same thing happens. I hope the file doesn't corrupt because this is the ending. I don't want that to get messed up. But yeah, FF7's good. The plot is really what drives me. There we go. Also, this thing actually killed me in the last video. But luckily, I just saved. I didn't save last time. I was foolish. But anyway, yeah, FF7's good. I definitely appreciate the story more than anything in FF7. Characters weren't done justice in the original, but they were expanded upon in this. I hear the compilation expands on them, and Remake does really well with them so far. I look forward to playing the rest of Remake, other games that come out in the future. Please heal. Comet will kill you if you were not prepared, so be ready for that. Yeah, this is it, chat. We're definitely gonna finish. I've been told I'm near the end of the dungeon, so we're definitely gonna finish today. Yo, level 35. That's so much nicer of a level to be on than 34 for the end game. Apocalypse level 4. Get him. By the way, it's actually like 9:30 in the morning. And I actually recorded the file last night, but then it corrupted, and I was a little stressed out because I had a test this morning, and I thought after the test we were gonna have class, but we did not have class, so I was set home early. Why did I use Curaga again? So yeah, luckily I was like, you know what I'm doing this morning? Finishing Crisis Core. There's Comet. Have I ever mentioned how much I love the Behemoth's design, just in any Final Fantasy? That does like almost all my health. Heal! Oh good, I'm out of range of that. Yeah, but I've gone on record to say that Behemoth is one of my favorite Final Fantasy enemy designs. It's such a great monster design. I love it. Yeah, we're gonna want to take this patiently, because Comet will kill you if you're basically... It does like 80% of your health. Not heave. Not heave-ho! Come on. Burn him! Dude, this arrangement of the boss track is so good. I mean it when I say Crisis Core has... This will probably take the place of my favorite FF soundtrack. My original favorite FF soundtrack is 12, but I think this one will take the place of it. Don't regen yourself, please. Hopefully I can now damage your regen. Oh, 7,000? That's not good. 7,000 each turn? I feel like that's a bit much, dude. Eve burning. Yeah, that's a bit much. Could they nerf that, please? Please nerf the healing. 7,000 per turn is too much. Not per turn, but like over time. That's a bit much. I can barely dish out that damage. Why'd I use that? I guess I'm spamming Firaga? Can I get a modulating phase, please? I like really need lucky stars if this thing is gonna heal constantly. Not just constantly, it's gonna heal like 7,000 per turn. I did not mean to use a high potion. Throw out one more of those. Is the regen finally done? Oh, okay. I can't interrupt your comment. Duly noted. You have two options, game. Either nerf Comet's damage or don't make regen stupid good. It's like Cold Steel 2 all over again with the... Okay. With the healing. Cold Steel 2 has a lot of healing bosses. Well, they don't do regen over time, but they heal just as much as an S-Craft. Stop that right now. Can I keep interrupting your Quake? Can't interrupt your Comet, though. Unfortunately. You mind? Okay. Thank goodness Kiraga heals all my health. Burn them. Alright, keep burning. You mind? Not mean to use that. I keep going to the wrong item. Gotta make sure we're full on health or that will kill us, the Comet. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that was rough. Alright then. I think this should take us to the thing, I would assume. Again, in the last video, I was contemplating if this all was optional, because some sites said that finding the tablets was optional and defeating the Behemoth King was optional. I think it's mandatory. What we do know is this is an elevator that brings us fast function. I hope I can do this. Yeah, okay. That was all mandatory. I don't know why some sites said that it was optional. Really weird. Really misleading as well. Hey, we're here. This should be the final door, so we're done. Again, I'm sorry I wasn't able to show the depths of judgment, but trust me when I say this, it really... What on earth? As I was saying, sorry about not showing the dungeon, but, you know, things happen. Just right into it, huh? Oh, you also have Firaga. Okay, cool, cool. Try Thundaga. That looks dangerous. How is that any different from Thundaga? Does it just do 3 Thundagas? Oh my goodness. So much damage. I have been told, by the way, that the game gets harder at this point. That the enemies are going to get more bulky. So, this is not a surprise to me. Honestly, at first I thought it was just HP sponges, but now it seems like they're doing more damage. But I have been told that doing mission mode helps you, and mission mode is a good way to get ahead of the enemy. However, I don't like this game enough to be doing missions constantly. Especially when there's 300 of them. Oh, that one-shotted me. Oh, but I get the auto life effect. Am I crazy or did that one-shot me? Maybe I was at lower health, who knows. Okay, there's just no way to dodge that fireball. Cool. There we... Oh, that last fireball gets me every time. There we go, there is a way to dodge that. Come on, you freak of nature. It's called the G Regicide. Is this related to Genesis somehow? That's probably what the G stands for. Oh, okay. That happened. Crazy. Do I have to beat the Behemoth King again? I hope not. Didn't I save after? No, I didn't. Oh, you've got to be joking. Actually got to be joking me. Oh, no, I did, I think. I don't even remember, honestly, dude. Wait, no, I didn't. I think I have to beat the Behemoth King again. Yup. I should probably save. In my defense, chat, I did not expect a fight right when I put the goddess materia. I should have saved first. Yes, I will be the first to admit. However, I did not expect a fight right when I opened the door. I didn't expect an enemy to come out. I thought it was going to be like, yeah, insert the goddess materia, then enter the door. You get to save first. Alright, give me more modulating phases to make this fight less, like, tedious and long. Thank you. Give me lucky stars, please. Sisney, Sisney. Yes, Sisney. Love it. I'm assuming that door is the end. I assumed that last time, and I definitely think it is. We'll find out. It should be. That looks like a final door. Get some crits. Alright, this is going better because they gave me... RNG gave me Sisney. Now we're gonna get Angeal. No, we're not. We got Aerith. Come on, Materia. I have the Angeal Materia and I didn't get Angeal. That's fine. Get more crits. Is this Behemoth okay? Oh, goodbye. Never mind. You're using Comet. I think the game, like, locked me into getting hit by that. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Thank you, thank you. Alright, back to no crits, which means 5 rock. Okay. Can I kill you before regen? That's all I ask. No. I'll make sure I'm at full health or the game will just kill me. Okay, I expected Comet. You should be almost dead, theoretically. You haven't healed once, and I got crits with, Sisney. Theoretically, you should be dead. What do I know? Maybe I should add Barrier back, chat. Didn't I took it out, and I said I didn't need it. I should probably add Barrier back. I think I'm better off taking out the Angeal one, to be honest. Oh, thank you. Give me more lucky stars, please. Did I get lucky stars? I did. I hope you don't use Comet and kill me because I'm not at full health. Alright, new plan. By the way, after this, I'm saving. Come on. These crits. Don't give me another lucky stars. I don't need it. Hey, on the bright side. Oh, wow. Level 36. On the bright side, we get... Oh, wait. No, 35. I had to get 35 again. Okay. That's fine. Did I kill you? No, I didn't kill you.
You can do it, Zach.
Unnecessary. Is that okay? I have 7,000 health. There we go. Goddess Wing Key. Yeah, so now instead, before putting the Goddess Materia, I'm going to save. In my defense, the way it normally works in RPGs is you don't fight something until you open the door. So that is my fault. I will take the blame on that. I didn't expect the fight, though, right when I put the Materia in. So now what I'm going to do is save, then put the Materia in. We won't have to be Behemoth King again. So I did want to add Barrier, because I think I'm going to need it. I am going to take... This gives me plus 15 attack. I don't know what to take, though. I mean, like... Probably this. I like Angeal and all, and I want to get more Rush Assaults, but I need Barrier. So let me see if I can find Barrier, because I had it. There's M Barrier. Where's regular Barrier, though? I know I have a regular Barrier. Oh, it's right here. It's yellow. Alright. I think physical damage is more important, honestly. Some enemies will use spells occasionally, but I feel like enemies use more physical than special. Oh, hey. You really want to do this? I mean, I can kill you so fast, so maybe we will. Later. Save the game, and then once we save the game, we will insert the materia and beat this boss.